Hi all, Stephen again from Alcohol Free Lifestyle. I just want your comments on the worst withdrawal symptoms you ever had. Mine were seizures. Pretty horrendous, eh? I became physically dependent. But prior to that, I used to have terrible hangovers for days. But tried to cure them with hair of the dog. Then you know you've got problems, don't you? Having to drink at home or trying to get to the pub and feeling unwell. I'll tell you funny to look back on. I was in central London one day where I used to work actually. And in the old days of the cheques, which some of you might remember, to cash a cheque, you had to go into the bank with a chequebook and your bank card, I think from memory. Anyway, I got to the counter and I was shaking so much I couldn't write the amount. I signed my name on the chequebook. So I went out. I noticed it was just about 11 o'clock. I thought, oh God. I nip in the pub and have a couple of drinks. When I got back, the cashier who recognised me said, oh, you back again? I said, yeah. I said, what happened earlier? I said, oh, I just forgot my bank card. Made something up. And I signed the cheque like Shakespeare was writing a book. It's perfect. And another time, I'd been to, again, I'm laughing at this because it is a funny story. I'd been to Fuerteventura with my ex-wife, my daughter was very young, on an all-inclusive holiday. Now, I drank all the time. Basically, all-inclusive. It's even worse, isn't it? So when we got back, feeling terrible, really terrible. I had to be at work on the Monday. I was doing a day shift or something. I felt so groggy. You know, I managed to do what I had to do, and that was it really. About 4 or 5 o'clock, I was finished. I went to the pub and I thought, well, I've got to have a pint. Now, my hands used to shake. I was told by another alcoholic that if you use your non-dominant hand, it will steady the glass. So instead of using my right hand, I used my left. Still was shaking badly, so I thought, my God, what am I going to do here? I didn't know about the straw magic trick. So eventually I'd sort of grabbed the pint, pulled it along the bar, couldn't lift it. It's too heavy without me spilling it. And I managed to put my head into the pint, and lips onto the pint. And there were a few slurps. And so I eventually sort of lifted it up a little bit until I got the first half a pint down. I felt a little bit better. And then eventually finished the pint. I had 3 or 4, and by that time it was great, you know. But not that long ago, I knew somebody in a pub who always used to drink a pint, the first pint with a straw. I never asked them. I thought, you know, it's a bit odd. But that was the reason I found out later that they couldn't drink by lifting the glass up because the withdrawal was so bad, they were shaking so badly for the first few drinks. So if ever you see anybody in a pub drinking a pint with a straw, you know they've got an issue. But let me know what your worst withdrawal things were, or worst withdrawal symptoms. But mainly feeling rough, mine were, feeling groggy, under the weather, tired, nauseous, all the usual things, I suppose. But obviously when I got the seizure stage, then that was dangerous. But yeah, there was a lot of times I felt so bad. Couldn't travel in public transport, couldn't drive, all sorts of carry on. Happened to me. So drop me a line. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe, and I'd like to hear from you. I'll speak to you all soon.